Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for game number 8, the Beer Keggers. We're going to be out at the Moonstars for 6-1. All right, so I just saw in the chat we already lost James. Guess he had to take off here. I don't know why. I hope whatever's going on is okay, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. So game number 8 of 18, the Moonstars are hosting the Beer Keggers. So we currently have Jeanette Dreyer as the pitcher listed. And then the notable players, of course, in the middle, Kung Fu Beer, who can't seem to win at marbles, but maybe 2 times. He was hanging out the back in the beginning, so that was fun. And then we have Mater Hinkie and Brandon Balls. So Dern Wonderfloss will be the pitcher for the Moonstars. Here we go. We'll leave everybody where they're at because I don't see anybody. You see everybody's all jacked up and Howie and everybody's ready to go. So I got Dirt here today, so I'm probably going to put Dirt in. I got somebody driving by with their damn bass going, so you hear boom, boom, boom. I don't know if you guys can, but I can. Like shaking my throat. So we got 2 good games going tonight. The Moonstars are 6-1 against the undefeated Beer Keggers. Guys, hear me? Is my volume level high, low, or just right compared to the background noise? So, the Beer Keggers are going to be up first since they're the visiting team, and Bojack Woodsman is going to be first to bat. He is the first baseman, and Mariana Beer is on deck. All right, glad it's good.
The first baseman.
So 6.67 average. Woodsman comes up to the plate for the first pitch of the game. He reaches up way too high and pops that one out to second. So now there's one away. 6.32 average, 2 homers and 12 RBIs. Mariana Beer, who's out currently walking the little dog, is up next as that one comes in way too high on the inside for ball number 1. That one she smashes to the shortstop. And they pick that up, throw it off the first, and she's gone. Out number 2 as Brandon Balls. 14 homers himself. You guys saw a grand slam, I believe he did. That one's going to come running right over the top of the plate, but it's ball number 1, just a little bit too high. Smashes that one right down third base line. Nobody's getting even close to that. As he rounds second, he's going to hold up on second because he's not going to make it to third. Doesn't want to put himself in a pickle. So here's Old Man Beer, 600 average, 3 homers, 15 RBIs. He hopes to hit his brother in with 2 away. That one he punches up. Oh my shit, that's gone. The first time Beer's up, and with everybody watching, he throws a homer, or hits a homer out of the park, 426 feet, bringing himself and his brother in as a high five at the plate, and then he gives one off to Mr. Reliable, who's coming up next.
Now batting number 73.
Well, he has 3 homers himself, 28 RBIs. I believe he's the RBI leader with 2 away. Lets that first one come in low for ball number 1. That one goes to shortstop. He's out at first for the number 3rd. Kind of like 3 outs, but it's the number 3rd. You're back. You had to go take the trash out. Well, welcome back. So Pepe Vincino, he'll be the first at bat. Rusty Bustum will be on deck for the Moonstars.
Now batting number 25.
So there's 2 runs scored with that homer. And now the Moonstars are going to try to do something here as Jeanette Dreyer picks from her wide variety of pitches, all 4 of them. The first one works, and he's looking for a little bit of heat there, and he misses it, so it's a swing and miss. Second one goes to Mariana Beard, who dives for it, picks it up, throws it off the first, and that's out number 1 on first.
Now batting number 27.
Something about the Beer family there. When they dive for it, they either come close or they don't even come close at all. It's like 5 miles away. So, the power here. So, Dreyer's got to be careful as she throws that one in. That gets popped up. Kung Fu Beer's headed out from short, but his brother's calling for it. But Beer will go ahead and take that out in left field for out number 2. Now, here is Sunshine Beard. This is going to be Herbert Hackman. So the Sunshine Beard is up. he has a decent amount of power, not a whole lot of chances on the bat. So Dreyer's just going to throw a slider in, and he's going to smash that one foul. That'll be strike number 1 with 2 away for the Moonstars. That one went just a little too high. So that's going to be 1-1. That one is going to reach down. He's going to click it and pop it. And Balls is all over this one. He pulls that one in. Out number 3. So now no runs were scored for the Moonstars at the bottom of the first. At the top of the second, good old Dirty Kurt. Hey guys, he's going to be up first. And Nail Clipper Flipper is going to follow him from being on deck.
The right fielder.
Got to think where that thing's called, by the way. So here's the first pitch. Dirty Kurt lets that one go out in the other batter box for ball number 1. That comes inside, almost hits him in the cup. He reaches down, he hits that to third, and Sunshine Beard picks that up, fires it off to first. That's out number 1 for Dirty Kurt. Now Clipper Flipper, no homers himself, 14 RBIs, and 7.33 average. Hits that first one foul. Oh, there's a floater to second who picks it up out of the air. And Deviant's favorite player of all time, Sidewinder Kapowie, has 14 RBIs with 2 away. Kapowie hits that one out to right field, and that is it. For the top of the second, no runs scored. This team is a lot harder to play. The Moonstars are bringing up Gustafson, and Clubber Buff will be following.
Now batting number 23.
So yeah, pretty crappy average there, 118 with 1 RBI. Also got some sunshine in his face. Dreyer doesn't bother Dreyer at all as he fires that one up in the air. Potter's running out there to try to grab it and catches it right at the wall for out number 1. As Dreyer spits out some seeds, going to pick the pitch that's perfect for Clubber. Has quite a bit of power, and that's the catcher for the Moonstars. The first one comes in a little bit slower, and he swings and misses. For strike 1 and strike 2. So Dreyer doesn't want to throw anything fast because he's looking for heat. That one, he reaches out, he clubs that one, but Dirty Kurt's all over it, and Mariana Beer's there to back him up. Out number 2 from right.
Now batting
321, 2 homers, and 4 RBIs. Windy Wheels. Center fielder now up. Dreyer winds up, sends the first one in inside, kind of high for ball number 1. 2 away. Second one's also high for ball number 2. That catches him swinging for strike 1. 2-1 would be the count. He does reach up. He grabs a piece of that one. Reliable's out that at center field, and that's out number 3. He had 3 up, 3 down for both teams. In the top of the third, our pitcher, Jeanette Dreyer, coming up first. Her first at-bat of the season, by the way, and the Woodsman will continue at the top of the lineup.
Now batting number 53, the pitcher.
So 500 average, as she has 2 RBIs, and that's about it. Smashes that down the line. That goes foul ball. That's also going to be a foul, so we have 2 strikes. He has to hit that because that's in the zone. That would have been a strikeout if she let it go by. Oh, the second baseman, Superman's for it, picks it up and sends it off just as she crosses the bag. So she's safe at first. As the Woodsman, 0 for 1 today, is now up. He does have a 650 average though, so nobody to think differently about other than he can get on base if he tries. And that one is going to drop just in front of left. So that puts him on first. Dryer's on second. Woodsman really wanted to go to second, but Dreyer was standing there. But he turned around and go back to first. So here's Mariana Beer. Her 2 big whoppers. Home runs, that would be. First one goes foul. That's down the line, but that's going to go foul as well. He got 2 strikes. 2 on. He has to hit that one. That's out to right. And oh, that's out of here. So Mariana Beer pulls in a 3rd whopper. And that brings in two of her fellow basemen there. So we have Woodsman, we have Dreyer, her buddy, best friends for life, and Mariana Beer. 3 runs are added as Big Slick, balls deep, comes up next. First one he lets come in straight over the top of the plate for strike number 1. That one he punches right out in the pocket, so he's going to first, turning first, headed towards second. He's going to come in just in time as the ball gets there. He's got spikes up. He's safe on second with no outs. Old Man Beer, who has that 3-run homer on his last at-bat, going to take one off of the dirt and let it go. Doesn't like that one, so he lets that one go as well. So it's ball number 2. That's still low. That's ball number 3. He's waiting for a strike here. He gets one. That goes right to second, who pops that up. Brandon dives in head first at second, so he's safe. With one away, Mr. Reliable comes up, who has 3 homers himself as well. That one comes in way too low for ball number 1 with 1 away. Balls gets a healthy lead off a second. 2 balls, 1 strike. Reliable fires that out. Balls saw that one going to get catch, so he went back to second. Now there's 2 outs. And here comes, hey guys.
69, the right fielder.
Dirty Kurt's back up. Got a chance to do something here with 2 away. Balls is on second with a healthy lead. Okay, that goes out in the pocket. Balls passes. Okay, hang eyes. Oh no! Where are you going? So balls didn't make it to the plate. Kurt goes back to first after causing confusion for both the person that has the controller in his hand and for the team on the field. So balls is on third. He did not score. Kurt's on first. 2 away. And now we got Nail Clipper Flippers trying to clean it up. There is no stream today with Barry Bogan. I don't know what's going on. Thank you so much for the follow, Mad Baby Maker. I haven't been in contact with him yet, so I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, he would have been live already. That one gets punched out to center, so that's going to do it for the Beer Keggers at 6-0, the top of the third. The Moonstars are bringing Lackey Lester up to the plate. Yeah, he didn't go live today. I haven't heard from him. He might have slept in. I'm not so sure. Something may have come up, as does often in real life. And but he'll be back live tomorrow, I'm sure. And tomorrow we'll continue the STFU saga. Meantime, we're watching Kung Fu Beer here, playing. Oh, that goes right over Nail Clipper Flipper's head, out into the corner, and Balls picks that up, fires it off to second. So we're going to play this game here, give you some entertainment, and then let somebody else take over and give you some entertainment as well. And then we'll be back tomorrow with some more OCRP. I don't know why I threw that to first. Saw the runner start to take off there going to third.
Now batting number 45, the pitcher.
So, yeah. We wanted to go live. There's not a whole lot going on there tonight. I was looking around. It would have been a good night for us to get in there, but you know, things happen. We'll have some videos out on YouTube tomorrow if you guys want to see that. We also have the Barry Bogan Twitter and my Twitter as well. I'll tell you when what's going on there. As Powell is standing behind the plate, catches that foul for out number 2.
The second baseman.
Pepe Vincino is back. 0 for 1 on his last at-bat. Dreyer's got 2 away. You got a runner on second. Here's the first pitch. It goes right to Beer. He's going to fire it off to first, and that makes it for out number 3. Okay, so at the bottom of the third, I am not in DOJ. I'm in OCRP. The bottom of the third, 0 runs were scored for the Moonstars. At the top of the fourth, the net Dryers come up first, and Bojack Woodsman will be on deck. Yeah, I'm not in DOJ. I've never been in DOJ. And here's the first one, goes right to third, gets kicked out of the line drive as it went to third base. And Bojack Woodsman is going to follow with one away. Smashes that out to right, so he gets on to first. And he'll hold up there as Mariana Beer, who has that homer. Her last at bat is now up. Woodsman's on first. He smashes that. Oh, that's going good, but it's not going to make. It's going to get. Oh, did you see that diving catch the center fielder made? Wow, I thought he was going to hit the wall. So he jumped and caught it, hit the ground catching it. So Mariana Beer's out of here. Bojack's still on first, and two away. Big Slick's up. Smashes that foul down the third base line. He reached up for that. It's going to be out number 3, guys, unless somebody drops it. That's out number 3. So at the top of the fourth, Beer Keggers couldn't do anything with it. And the Moonstars, who currently have no runs on the board, are sending Rusty Bustum back up. Everybody, the next 3 hitters are 0 for 1 today.
Now batting, number 27, the first
He does have
baseman.
3 homers and 9 RBIs at the 345 average. So Bustum is nothing to scoff at for Dreyer. He winds up, sends a change up right there in the middle of the mitt for strike number 1. That one he hits a foul. That's going to be strike 2. That catches him swinging. She sent the heater, and he wants to bust the bat on his leg and break it on his kneecap as the Sunshine Beard. Herbert Hackman is now up with 1 away. Smashes that right to Dreyer on the mound. Throws that off the first. It's out number 2 for the Moonstars.
Number 23.
Gustafsson. Oh, sometimes that's a hard one to pronounce so fast. Gustav. Their left fielder. Now going to face Dreyer. First one comes a little high to ball number 1. That gets smashed out to Hang Eyes and taps just the tip. No. If it hits the wall before it goes over, that is a double. That is not a home run. There's an error in the game. That should not be a homer. As Dreyer has now a home run honor for this season. 6-1 is the score with that horrible programming. Wasn't a network issue. Some of you guys are going to get that joke. That's the first one in. Beer can't quite get to it. So it goes out to Reliable, who throws it off to Mariana Beer in second.
Now batting,
Definitely some
number
CPU
11,
hacks.
The center fielder.
So here we got Windy Wheels, who's going to follow up next. He's going to try to hit the top of the wall and send it over as a fake home run as well, just to get under my skin. As the first one went ball, the second one goes foul with 2 away. The one is the score, a runner on first. That one gets smashed. Oh no, why did you throw it all the way to first? Why did you throw it all the way to first and then throw it to second?
Now batting,
That doesn't
number
make
10,
a whole lot of
the
sense.
right fielder.
But then again, the Beer Keggers are probably drinking some of what they're throwing there. Therefore, they're not able to pull in single play, much less that double play. So now we got 1-1 with 2 away, a runner on first and second. Dreyer sends the pitch in. That goes to Kurt. He can just throw it. So we're trying to figure out what just happened. I thought he tagged the runner, and it was Nail Clipper, not Dirty Kurt. That was probably where the problems first started, is calling the wrong player, and they didn't like that. Therefore, they missed the tag. Now you got bases loaded, 2 away, and this one goes to Woodsman, who's going to try to tap the bag. He does. Out number 3, and saves inning number 4 with only 1 run from that fake home run. The Beer Keggers at the top of the 5th are going to send Mr. Silver Sly, Kung Fu Beer, up to the plate first, and Mr. Reliable is going to come on right behind. I think that home run was definitely a blame Arlo moment. So here's the first pitch for Beer, who lets that one go low for ball number 1. That one he likes, right in the shortstop's mitt. He's gone. Here's Reliable. He's going to try to do much better than that, but so far this game, he is 0 for 2. That means he's hit twice, and he does kind of stuff like that. Strike number 1. 1-1 with 1 away. That one's in the pocket. He'll get on first, so that actually changes his average now. Now he's 1 for 3.
Now batting number 69.
Hey guys. So here's Dirty Kurt, who we thought was on third, but he never placed third, so that wouldn't make sense. That was Nail Clipper Flipper. Dirty Kurt hits that out into the pocket as well. Reliable hits second. Kurt hits first. So with 1 away, we've got 2 runners on.
Now batting number 99, the third baseman.
So here's Nail Clipper Flipper. Smash that one also in the same spot. That is the beauty spot. I tried to make one person run, which was reliable, but he did not. Therefore, bases loaded.
13,
And the Deviant Express is now going crazy. For Sidewinder Kapowie takes that first curveball as a strike. That one's a little too low. She lets it go ball. That's going to come in as ball number 2, as I thought it was going to drop strike, but it did not. That one she punches. Look at that shit. That's coming in low. That's not going to make it. But that's okay, because she goes to second. She comes in at second, slides in, and she pulls in 3 runs RBI as she gets a double out of that one.
The pitcher.
All right. So this one gets punched out by Dreyer, who's going to send it out in the pocket between center and right. Dreyer's coming in. Oh, she's safe on second as she pulls in an RBI as well. So now the Beer Keggers are starting to ramp this thing up as Lemon comes into the chat. Say hello, everybody, taking a break from his iRacing. That one going ball 1. That was going ball 2 for the Woodsman. The fans are starting to get a little pissed. 3-0, and that's a walk for the Woodsman.
Now batting number 21.
So here's Mariana
the
Beer
second
with the
baseman.
runner on first. Woodsman, they're changing pitchers and all kinds of people. There's an injury somewhere. The Beer lets that first one go in strike number 1. Her best friend's on second. She hits that one right past her best friend. Best Buds goes off to third. He goes to first, and Woodsman is going to hang out at second base. So with the bases loaded,
Now batting
Big
number
Slick
74,
Brandon
the left
Balls
fielder.
walks up to the plate, confident as ever. He thinks he's going to do something here. The first thing he does is swing and a miss. That gets caught there at the short. Line drive, pulled out of the air.
Number
And if
71,
anybody can save
the
this
short.
now, it's this man right here. Kung Fu Beer. Or he's going to get out in a spectacular fashion. First one he lets go is strike number 1. That's coming in quite a bit low for ball number 1. That's kind of on the inside, but they're calling it a strike. He hits that out to a beautiful place, so he'll pull a run in. He'll hang out at first. And for some reason, Dreyer wasn't sure if she was going home or going back to third. And she comes in, taps the plate for a run, as Reliable comes in with 2 away and bases loaded. Smashes that right in the beautiful placement there, pocket. He goes to second. He'll hang out at second. And we got a runner coming in home. That's Kung Fu Beer, who slides in. That's 14 to 1.
Number 69, the right fielder.
Hey guys, Dirty Kurt's up 2 away. Monter's on second. Kurt swings at that one, and he sends that out to the wall. And it, yeah, keep going. Why are you stopping? So Kurt makes it out to second. Reliable slowly makes his way into the plate.
Now batting
Reliable
number 99,
walks and taps the plates. That's
third
15 now to 1. So Brown Chicken 2 is back. Welcome back with 2 away. And Nail Clipper Flipper sends that out to center. So he'll go to first. Kurt's on third. There's still 2 outs. 15 to 1. Beer Keggers are leading
Now
this game.
batting number 13, the catcher.
The Deviant has another chance as he cheers top of his lungs for Kapowie and lets that first one go. Ball number 1. Oh, Kapowie liked that one. Some power behind that, but not enough. It hits the wall, and everybody's confused. Kapawi makes it to second, slides in, and looks like now Clipper Flipper is hanging out on third base. So Kapawi gets an RBI and a double herself as Jeanette Dryer's back up with, again, 2 away. She smashes that one out. No matter where that lands, that's a good shot. So she goes past first to second. She's coming in. Hopefully she makes it. Wheels up. So she slides into second with 2 runs coming in on that hit
Now batting, number
as
1,
Bojack
the
Woodsman
first
returns to the plate. Lets that first one come in on the inside, almost off of his elbow cap there. He does hit that one, connects to it. That goes out to center, so he crosses first, heads over to second as the runner runs in to home plate, putting 19 runs on the board for the Beer Keggers.
21.
Mariana Beer has another chance to do something here. Woodsman on second, 2 away. Lets that first one go just a little on the outside for ball number 1. Smashes that one. That's going to get caught by the center fielder. So that ends this little bit of a streak that we had. Is a 13-run streak for the Beer Keggers at the top of the 5th. Gobelson and Pepe Benzino are going to be up next for the Moonstars. Gobelson is their first at-bat for the game.
Now batting, number 26, the shortstop.
These guys were 6-1, and the Beer Keggers were 7-0. Beginning of this game. Here's Dryer at the first pitch. That one comes in just a little high for ball number 1. I could tell you either the caliber of the Beer Keggers on this game or the fact that this other team may not be on their game today. That batter was walked by Dryer. So we're going to, looks like Dryer's getting a little tired as we got Pepe Benzino next. We're at the bottom of the 5th. Dryer in just for one more chance here. First one comes in strike number 1 as he's expecting the heater. He did not get it. Second one comes in strike number 2. Swings at that one, struck out, so Dryer stays. He breaks his bat.
Now
And
batting,
Rusty
number
bust him.
27, the first base.
3 homers, 9 RBIs, but 0 for 2 today. Now facing Dryer. 1 away, a runner on first. That one gets punched to first, who just throws it off to second. They throw it back to first, and boom, boom, boom. That is what we call a successful double play. Surprised we did that. The Yankees of the Super Mega Baseball 2 Kung Fu Beer Season 2 Beer Keggers are
Now
just
batting,
as
number
good as the Navy,
74,
the Yankees.
left
God
field.
dang it! I can't even spit all that out. Okay, so here's Big Slick. That's the first one come in high for ball number 1. Smashes that one out to right, so he gets on first base.
Now batting, number 71, the shortstop.
All right, so Beer's back. Silver Surfer, the old days, is out there as he hits that one out as the short who can't quite pick it up. So he gets on first, advances
Now
his
batting,
brother to
number
second base.
73, the center field.
Hunter Hickey is jacked. Moonstars are the Tigers. Actually, they were 6-1. He shouldn't have hit that one. They were 6-1 before coming into this game. That one's coming right over the top of the plate for strike. Number 2. Otter has to hit that because that's going to get called a strike, but it goes foul. Saved by the foul. He reaches out for that. That gets, where you going, Beer? Where you going? So Beer, in his infinite wisdom that he was lacking there, decided to stop halfway, probably thinking he was playing a game of marbles. It was not. Oh, beautiful catch as he flies through the air, pulls that one out. So no runs for the Beer Keggers, top of the 6th. Moonstars are going to send Herbert Hackman. That is the blonde bearded wonder,
Now batting, number 22,
right up to the plate.
the third baseman.
0 for 2 today. So we'll go ahead and substitute Dryer. Thank you so much, Dryer, for having a good game. let's go ahead and got Dirt Baggis. I guess Jamal's night last night caused him to be tense today. So, and Stu doesn't really care what's going on. Maria got Dirt. Dirt, who just came home today, 22, is, well, he doesn't care what's going on either. It says she's fit and neutral. So here comes Dirt to hopefully finish off the game without any sort of damage happening on the offense. She picks up the first, well, tries to. Dirt picks it up. That's fine. He's going to hang on to it, throw it off the first. Anyways.
Now batting number 23, the left.
So, you know, it's kind of hard to pitch and it comes flying at you 1,000 miles an hour. I mean, she didn't get a hold of it. That's fine. That one comes in strike. Kapawi is ready for the steal from first to second. However, almost promised she's not going to make it if it happens because it just never does. Kind of like the homers that hit the top of the wall and fall over. Okay, well, that gets to Bojack, who can't quite get to it. Goes to Kurt, who goes to the first, and he doesn't get there in time. That's okay. Clubber Buff is coming up next as 2 runners are on. Clubber is 1 for 2 today. The Dirt picks her pitch. Hits that one to her. She doesn't quite get it again. Here gets it off to first in time for out number 1. Now runners on second and third. This is what she's probably feeling neutral about, is getting balls hit at her. So a runner on second and third with 1 away. We got Windy Wheels is up. Smashes that one out. That's out of here. Not even close. Home run number 1 against Jacinda Dirt, I believe, on the season. 394 feet. So all the blonde bombers are out there high-fiving and giving all kinds of camaraderie to their teammates as the mysterious mustache Blackie Lester comes up, their right fielder from Dirt. 1 away, 19-4. She can't quite. She almost. They're all getting hit at her. Here, get it off there. He doesn't quite. Makes it to first, but he's safe.
Now batting number 24, the pitcher.
All right, so here we go with the runner on first. That one gets tipped up, straight up in the air. Like Kung Fu Beer's calling that one. Out number 1. Fires that off to first. And that's going to be the second out there as Elijah Gobble. And their shortstop now up. He's feeling a little tense, though, so Dirt's going to give him some heat. That one gets tipped foul. Strike number 1. 2 away, 19-4. He swings and a miss on that one. Strike number 2. He swings for that one, golf club style. Dirt's got to put this away right here. There's a steal there. However, that's out number 3. Swinging and missing. 3 runs scored with that homer. Beer Keggers at the top of the 7th are sending Nail Clipper Flipper up first. And then Sidewinder Kapawi. Cue the fan club.
Now batting number 99, the third baseman.
Number 99, 735 average. Nail Clipper Flipper has been with us forever. He smashes that one right out, and it drops in front of left field, putting him securely on first base. As Sidewinder Kapawi, our catcher, and Deviant's favorite player, who's 2 for 4 today, not quite saving the team, but 50-50 instead. Sends it right to the shortstop, who reaches up in the air and hauls it in for out number 1.
Now batting number 22, the pitcher.
So here's Jacinda Dirt, who has quite some slippery mitts today. Fires that off to past third, doesn't quite get it. She's on first, and then we have whoever the hell was on first is now on second.
Now batting
As Bojack Woodsman,
1,
who got walked on his last at-bat, is now up with 1 away, runners on first and second. He hits that one way too late. That goes foul. Strike number 1. He golf swings that. It bounces on the mound, almost hits the pitcher in the nuts. However, it makes it out to center. Bases are now loaded. 1 away.
Now batting number 21.
Thank you so much, Sombrero Chicken, for those cheers. The 5 bits cheer. Thank you so much. So here's Mariana Beer. Lets the first one go in, ball number 1. Well, that one curves over the plate. I do see yours, Hot Pocket. I'll get to you in a minute. He lets that third one go in for ball number 3 on the inside. That one she swings at, goes to second base, who reaches out and pulls it out of the air. Out number 2 as Big Slick, Brandon Balls, walks up to the plate. There's a gifted sub for Sombrero Chicken from from Veteran Chaos. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. There's a smash. That is out of here. That's a grand slam for the Big Slick. Brandon Balls Deep. Grand slam. 460 feet. His 5th home run and 18th RBI as half the team is out there celebrating on the plate.
Number 71, the shortstop.
Here's Kung Fu Beer, his brother, with 2 away. 23-4 is the score. He swings up high, tips it up. That's going out to center field, who's calling for it. It's out number 2. So, at the top of the 7th, now we're stretching real quick. Okay, stretch, over. Okay, so Beer Keggers got 4 runs on that one, 23-4, as I see that Hot Pocket is an Australian. He must say he's not really exposed to much baseball, but I make it interesting. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's I'm glad you're finding it interesting. I do like playing this, and it is a little challenging to talk about it while you're playing it, believe me. So Dirt is going to send this one in. A changeup goes right to Mariana Beer on second, fires at the first. That's out number 1.
Now batting,
I don't think that was Otis, man.
the first baseman.
You want, hey, baby, so what we got right here, just sitting it there, she's going to be right here on the mound and stuff, and she's going to send in this curveball right here, see? And it's going to Rusty Bustum, who slides that, hits it right up in the air, baby. It's like Mariana being like all over this, and she's like, I got this. Right out number 2. You know what I'm saying?
Now batting, number 22.
Now we got we got this guy right here with this, this blonde beard and stuff. I mean, he's like, hey, young blood, what you doing there? So he gonna be right there as Dirt. He's gonna send this from way back right here. Like way back right there, just like Otis. That goes right down the line. That's gonna be foul ball and strike number 2 with 2 away. You know what I'm saying, baby? So here's Dirt. She's gonna send this one in, curveball. That's strike number 2. It's like he didn't even know that was coming in right there and stuff. So there it is right there. Oh, he's gonna clip that one. But oh yeah, Bojack all over that. Like flies on right. So that's it. That's no run scored at the bottom of the 7th. Now we're going to be sending up the reliable one, the guy who work on my car all the time, my baby, Cuddle Malahinky. I don't know how long I can do that for. That's a lot of talking.
Now batting, number
I mean, I don't know how long I can do this one either, because I don't really say much, but like, yep, got me throw it, yep. All right, so we go. I can't do it. So there's the first one, goes ball for Malahinky. Mr. Reliable is 2 balls. Those are curving in. He's trying to get it curved in over the plate. Deft Wedhams. That's a strike. So Wedhams got 1 strike, 3 balls. That's going to fill up the count. 3 for 2. He should not have hit that one, but he did. Second baseman picks it up and fires at the first. If he would have let that go, he would have been walked. So that's 1 out with that decision. 4 decisions. And then here's Hey Guys, Dirty Kurt. He's going to hit that one right out the center. So Kurt's going to round first base, headed off to second. He does not have the speed to make it to third. So he's going to stop right there and empty his Walmart cart. I don't know why I always say Walmart with him, but that's just, I guess, because he lives close to one. But here's Nail Clipper Flipper, who's going to be facing a new pitcher with 1 away. Kurt's on first, on second. That one all over the place, causing me to slippery my tongue as Nail Clipper passes first, headed to second, and Dirty Kurt comes in home for a score. We got Sombrero Chicken giving out Doritos down there in chat, so make sure you get your Doritos right now as Kapowie comes up to the plate with 1 away. Too low for ball number 1. That's going to be bullshit. That's a strike, but no, it wasn't. Kapowie hits that one. Fuck that guy. Knocks out the pitcher as the blonde Hollywood man picks it up and sends it off to first.
Now batting number 22.
So here's Jacinda Durd, who needs to do exactly the same thing. Yeah, they have to change pitchers as he has a contusion to his face. Now, Durd almost does the same thing and knocks out the person that plays her position as well. So she's on first. A run comes in as Woodsman is up next. Right. Here's 2 outs. Woodsman lets that one curve in over the plate, almost towards the outside for strike number 1. Now when he smashes out to center, center picks that up, somehow basket catching, some sort of show off. However, 2 runs were scored, putting the Beer Keggers at 25. The Moonstars, who did not show up for this game, although it can still change, they're at 4. Gustafson comes up first. All right, so that first one gets tipped up. Mariana Beer's calling this one. Hopefully she doesn't drop it. She does not, so that's out number 1. Those bastards drop them sometimes. It's like you're like, okay, they got it, and then they drop. You're like, what? So here we got Buff, who's now facing Durd at the bottom of the 8th. 1 away. That one gets smashed out. Bojack, oh, he dives for it. He threw all his weight into it. He almost dove to third on that one and stopped the ball, but not enough to get the runner out. So therefore, there's a 1 runner on with 1 away as Windy Wheels coming up. And he smacked the hell out of this thing, by the way. So here's the first pitch. That's a little high. Let's go ahead and give a rag to the umpire there to wipe off their glasses. As Kurt picks it up, fires it to second. Beer grabs it, sends it to first, but they're safe at first. An attempt on the double play as it went around the infield was not successful. The runner on with 2 away, and now we got Lackey Luster, their right fielder, now facing Durd. The runner on who's going to steal on Kapawi. First one is a strike. That one goes right to Durd, who turns around, fires to second. Mariana Beer gets there just in time to tap the bag. That's out number 3. So with a 21-point lead, the Beer Keggers are coming up at the top of the 9th to try to extend that with Mariana Beer, number 21, actually, who's 2 for 6 today, but had that grand slam. I think she just had a 3-run homer. She's up first. She has 3 on the season, by the way, and 15 RBIs. That one's going to curve on the outside and not make it in for ball number 1. That one she punches out. That's going to center, so she's on first and waiting for Big Slick. All's deep.
Number 74,
Jacked right now. 4 for 6 today with a grand slam. That's the first one coming. Strike 1. A bit low on the inside. That one he hits. Almost knocks the block off the pitcher. He's on first. Beer's on second as the Silver Shadow. Kung Fu Beer's up next.
Number 71, the shortstop.
No outs. That one comes in just on the tip of the plate for strike number 1. That's on the inside for ball 1. 1-1. He should not have reached up that high, but he did. That doesn't have the juice to get out, so therefore, everybody's running back to their base. We let him proceed anyways, because it was going to be close. I was hoping for a wall hop, but they're not going to give me a wall hop. They'll give it to the team that's currently not doing so hot, as Reliable comes up to the plate with 1 out, runner on first and second. Smashes that. Well, I mean, feel free. It's okay. You guys don't have to sit there and look at the ball. You can run. No runs scored at the top of the 9th. A 21, right? Still 21-point lead as Upton, first at bat ever this season, coming out here with his arms folded like Hilarious does. Well, they don't want to put him up. Figures they would need somebody to actually hit the ball. So Durd's in trouble here if she doesn't pay attention. That one goes foul. No, they didn't really run. They're like standing there with their thumbs in their butts going, what do we do? All right, so that one goes to Mariana Beer. Fires that off to Woodsman, who barely turns around in time to pick it up on first. That's out number 1. As Kung Fu Beer tries the math, I've always said math is not my strong point unless it's money. That comes in, does not drop in low enough, so that's high for ball number 1. Dobelson, who does reach down and pops that one up. Reliable's headed over there to pick it out. And he does. Out number 2.
Now batting.
So with
number
1
25,
out
the second
remaining in the game, a 21-point lead for the Beer Keggers. Cinda Durd has one more out from putting this way, and that's it. Cinda Durd finishes it. The Beer Keggers win. Who now advance to 8-0 against the Moonstars, who only put 4 up on the board, who came in this game 6-1. So here's all of our numbers, everybody. Look at all their subs and look at mine. 1. I got superstars like you guys all in the chat. Can't wait to put you all in here, by the way. That's going to be so fun when I start calling out your guys' names and you can see them here. It will wait till the next version of this game. Unless they take too long, we'll put it in this version of the game. And you guys will see your names here. So Brandon Balls comes in at first with that grand slam, Otis style. We got Nail Clipper Flipper. He's in number 2 spot. And Jeanette Dreyer, starting pitcher, comes in at number 3. Let's just take a look real quick at the season. If somebody is going next, go ahead and get your stream up, and we'll get you a raid. Yeah, exactly. Stupid pitcher. He's put his face in. The line drive of my ball. That's what happens. Oh, that's why she came in third, right? Because she she took out their pitcher. That was awesome. Okay, so the Beer Keggers are next up. They're going to be hosting the Grapplers. I think we already played the Grapplers. No, because I would have recognized Purred Lovelorn. So I don't know.